That's it. That's good. That's a 7 out of 8. That's a beat.
Oh!
Get it, or do I need to do it? Okay, let me do it.
All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That sounds good.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. That's a little hot there. Let's turn that down a little bit. Turn that down a little bit. Turn those down a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2. How are you doing?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good,
Right.
good.
Good. You sound good.
So do you.
Threw a birthday party on a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did it. And you know this shining like acrylic. Yeah, I sold but had cornrows. I can see you hang with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with a sparkle on it. And my CBD got chocolate on it. Big bank take small. Bank account on some tall. Attitude on some you too. Bank roll on what it do, boo. Meet me at the roulette vibe. And if I ain't did it yet, I'll try.
Big bank, take low buy. Big bank, take low buy. Type of money you gon' need to sight. Type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make it stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put it in a fight. Big bank, take low bank. Big bank, take low buy.
She said, what you gon' do if I leave? I said, I'ma do me. B.I.G. Everything zoomed in. Big bag on me looking like I'm moving in. Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse of my family not having. I'm passionate like girls that's after more than just cashing. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packing. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. I'm rare as affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth from welfare. I turn my W's to M's, yeah I flip those. I might buy a red bottoms with the crypto. 3 coins, that'll pay your whole semester. But you gotta ride it better than a Tesla.
I can take you to the kingdom, my lady. Place you on the throne if you're ready. Never gonna leave you, staying, girl, next to you because there is no other love, no other love like this. No other love like yours. No other loving, no. She will always be the dream. Heaven decided was perfect for me. You can search for 7 seas. Never find a woman as precious as she, yeah. The kind of love is so complete. The type of love that make it so hard to breathe. She understands my every need. Only woman for me, yeah. I can take you to the kingdom, my lady.
8 minutes. 8 minutes until broadcast. 8 minutes.
Okay.
You have something?
I got one.
Next to you because there is no other love like this.
I might be too strung out on compliments, overdosed on confidence. Started not to give a fuck and stop fearing the consequence. Drinking every night because we drink to my accomplishments. Faded way too long, I'm floating in and out of consciousness. And they saying I'm back, I'd agree with that. I just take my time with all this shit, I still believe in that. I had someone tell me I fell off, ooh, I needed that. And they wanna see me pick back up, well, where'd I leave it at? I know I exaggerated things, now I got it like that. Tuck my napkin in my shirt cause I'm just mobbing like that. You know good and well that you don't want a problem like that. You gon' make someone around me catch your body like that. No, don't do it, please don't do it. Cause one of us goes in and we all go through it. Drizzy got the money, so Drizzy gon' pay it. Those my brothers, I ain't even gotta say it. That's just something they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. Yeah, they know, yeah. That the real is on the rise. Fuck them other guys. I even gave them a chance to decide. Now it's something they know. They know, they know, they know. Yeah, I be yelling out money over everything. Money on my mind. Then she wanna ask when it got so empty. Tell her I apologize, happened over time. She says they missed the whole Drake, girl, don't tempt me. If they don't get it, they'll be over you. That new shit that you got is overdue. You better do what you supposed to do. I'm like, why I gotta be all that, but still I can't deny the fact that it's true. Listen to you expressing all them feelings. Soap opera rappers, all these niggas sound like all my children.
I gotta close the window before I record, cause New York don't know how to be quiet. Coochie down to the side like a Biggie Popper. Keep your girl in my Tommy boxes, but run it out, she a silly. Cause she know the Fergie style can't play it out. She don't get nothing from my new out. When she get his
coming for your ice. When they're bad face, they coming for your life. Baby, don't pray for me, pray for the weak. I'm drinking, it help me sleep. Illuminati, I'm for the streets. Never saw my body, we taking bodies. Put him in that dirt. Shout out that motherland. 12 years old, we going hand. They don't ask no questions. All they do is bang, bang, bang. They don't ask no questions. All they do is bang.
Hey yo, look like I'm going for a swim. Dunk on him, now I'm swinging off the rim. They coming off the bench, while I'm coming off the court fully drenched. Here goes some hater rain, get your thirst quenched. Style on him in this very trench. These birds copy every word, every inch. But gang got the hammer and the wrench. I pull up and I put a milli off the lot. Oh, now she trying to be friends like I forgot. Show off my diamonds like I'm signed by the rock. Ain't pushing out his baby's telly by the rock. Hey yo, I been on, she been con. Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. I mean I been on, X-Men been on.
But for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? Good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you could be a
Consumer Advocate. This message is brought to you by the Oregon Division of Financial Regulation, the Oregon Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
If you're worried your friend may be struggling, remember, you don't have to be there to be there.
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You could write him a text or knit him a sweater. If you can't be together, you could write him a letter.
Whatever gets you talking. Whatever gets you talking.
You could chat on the game, kick off your flip-flops. You can ask on your couch while you binge watch. However you do it, you gotta ask a friend. And if they don't share, you can ask again.
Whatever gets you talking. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheopera.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and the JED Foundation.
104.3 and 960 Sports, KLAD Klamath Falls, K282CB Klamath Falls, a Basin Media active radio station.
Are you ready for an amazing night?
104.3 and 960 Sports in Lithia Klamath Falls Auto Center presents the 2021-22 season of Oregon Tech Lady Owls basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Lake of the Woods Resort, the Clubhouse Bar and Grill at Harbor, Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty, your local Les Schwab Tire Centers, Abby's Pizza, Skyline Brewery, Rogue Credit Union, Klamath Falls Toyota, Phil Kensler, your local State Farm agent, Wynema Electric, Papa Murphy's Pizza, the Shiloh Inns, at Staub, Fast Break, Coastal Farm and Ranch Store, the award-winning Running Y Ranch Resort, Howard's Meat Center, My Mechanic, Basin Telecom Beltel, Main Street Jewelers, Lithia Jeep Chrysler Dodge, Pacific Power, Applebee's, and Turn Tom Pointas. John.
time that the men and women of Oregon Tech have played in the same venue at home. They did it earlier at Southern Oregon about 10 days ago, but this will be the first meeting. And the Yotes of Idaho on the season, they're 6-3 overall. Tech is 5-1, and both lost their opening conference games. College of Idaho lost at home to Eastern Oregon and Angie Weisenfluh, and Oregon Tech fell to Southern Oregon University in Ashland. Michael, this should be a great doubleheader tonight.
It really should be. You're the start of a season. Both teams are trying to feel each other, kind of find out where they stand in the conference. Eastern C of I women lost an overtime game to Eastern. An unbelievable comeback for the Yote women in that one. They sent it to overtime and lost in overtime. And they've had a pretty tough preseason schedule as well for their record of 6-3, but 0-1 in conference play. Lady Owls, they were undefeated heading into conference play. Thought they had beaten everybody by 30 points. Maybe head got a little big for the room, and SOU put a stomp on us over in their place.
They schooled us.
Really
we went back
did.
to school on that game for sure, Michael. And, of course, this will be, in the ladies' game, the 47th meeting of these two teams.
It's amazing. They've played a lot. The men have played a few more.
99.
Yeah. So
99.
We're looking for good things tonight.
We sure are. And I tell you, it's gonna be a great, and everybody get out here. If you're saying, I still want to watch football, record it. That's what your record is for. Come out here and watch a great doubleheader tonight between College of Idaho and Oregon Tech.
That's right. Scott Meredith will join us. That is, of course, on the pregame show, and that, of course, is brought to you right here on 104.3 and 960 Sports by the Clubhouse Bar and Grill.
We built our business on integrity. We're all part of a working family. Coastal Farm and Ranch. We're just what the country needs.
I'm Chris Walker, General Manager of Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. I'm also a big fan of Oregon Tech basketball. One of my first K-Falls experiences was an OIT basketball doubleheader at Danny Miles Court. It was awesome. I'm proud that our dealership is partnered with the winningest basketball program in NAIA history. I'd like to invite you to join us in supporting Oregon Tech athletics. We'll see you at Danny Miles Court. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. We are Klamath Falls.
I love family road trips. Wind in my ears.
Good dog.
Treats in my mouth. And peace of mind, knowing Les Schwab did our tires, brakes, and alignment. Like Les Schwab, my family's safety is my first priority. Well, that and squeaky toys.
Swing by today and get road trip ready with our always free pre-trip safety check. Les Schwab Tires. Applies to passenger cars, SUVs, and light trucks only. Details at leschwab.com/safety.
We're here at Howard's Meat Center, standing in front of the meat case right now and looking at some of the different options for meal.
Yeah, we have a large variety of stuffed chicken breasts, ranged from cordon bleu to a chicken chili relleno, also the Santa Fe chicken. We also have something for the stovetop with the chicken fajitas or the beef fajitas. And then, of course, your crock pot meals, pork shoulder roast. We have those seasoned or plain, beef chuck roast, which works out really nice.
You're looking for an idea for a meal tonight? Think about Howard's Meat Center. Something great is always in the case here.
It's time for the Oregon Tech Coaches Show. Mike and Bobby talk with head coach Scott Meredith. Brought to you by your local Coastal Farm and Ranch store. Now, Mike Garrard and Bobby Thompson.
104.3, 960 Sports. Mike Garrard, Bobby Thompson, Scott Meredith here on the Coaches Show. Brought to you by the Clubhouse Bar and Grill. Good food. Go down and see them today out at Harbor. That's the Clubhouse Bar and Grill. All right, Scott, we're here whiteout tonight at Danny Miles Court as we get set for the Yotes of College of Idaho back to Cascade Conference play for the Lady and Hustling Owls. College of Idaho tonight and Eastern Oregon tomorrow at 3 o'clock. But before we look at today's and tomorrow's game, Scott, we do have to look back to Tuesday. last week. Well, actually, it was further than that, wasn't it? November 23rd. It's been a little while before turkey break. We went over to Ashland, and they really came out and thumped us in the first half. Ended up winning 81-65. Talk about the Raiders and the Owls.
Yeah, they played really well that night. We just didn't do the things defensively that had been successful for us in the previous 5 games. Didn't see it coming. We had been we were 5-0, and we had been beating our opponents by an average of 29 points. We felt confident. We had a good plan, and we went out there and we were lethargic, and Southern Oregon was far more aggressive in the first half than we were. It's not rocket science. At halftime, they had hit 7 threes. There's 21 points right there, and we had our share of turnovers. And you just can't have that many turnovers against good teams. And when you're scoring like that from the perimeter, it could be a long night. However, we did regroup at halftime and came out much stronger in the second half and won the second half.
Yeah, 41-40.
Yeah, it was just
39, I should say.
Yeah, it was just too little too late. But that showed me that our girls have character, that they believe in themselves, and they can overcome adversity and respond quickly. And so that's what we tried to build off of, coming off of a rather disappointing night.
Olivia Sprague and Kristen Farrell, they carried you 15 points each, and both were the only ones that could make long distance shots. How about Farrell? 5 of 6 from long range, and Sprague was 2 for 2.
Yeah, it was kind of a breakout night offensively for Olivia, and when she subbed into the game, she really gave us a shot in the arm with just aggressive play. She attacked the rim. She knocked down some threes, and Kristen Farrell, I've watched her here for 4 years now, going on 4 years, and we see it every day. So when it happens, we're absolutely thrilled, like everybody in the arena that's cheering for the Owls, but we're used to seeing that. The 5 of 6 performance and the threes she hit were long range, and I'm really happy for her because she works so hard. She's in the gym every day. One of the finest three-point shooters, along with Ashley Vandenbrink, that I've ever worked with. And Kristen's range is phenomenal, and we just I'd like to honestly see her get more attempts.
We only had 9 free throws. We made 6 of those, while Southern Oregon, from the free throw line anyways, they were 14 of 23.
Yeah, that's a big difference in the number of free throws taken, and I wasn't really thrilled with the way the game was called. Southern had extended their defense and were getting a lot of hand checks, and in the women's game, you're supposed to get 1 on a live ball handler, and there were a lot of touches going on. But you have to adapt to whatever the officials are calling on given night. Like we did at Boise State, we found out at the Division I level, they let a lot more physical play go than they do at the NAIA level, and so we had to adapt up there as well. And it's basketball, and you just have to, you have to adapt to whatever the situation is.
All right. Well, it was a disappointing loss for the Owls, 81-65. But the nice thing is you get to come back and play today against a good College of Idaho team, and then Angie Weisenfluh and Eastern Oregon is tomorrow.
It doesn't get any easier. 2 great opponents coming in, and I'm anxious to play. I've had to sit on this Southern loss over the last week with Thanksgiving, and after a game like that, me being who I am, I just want to get out and play again right away, and we've had to sit on this, but I've been really impressed with the week of practice our girls have had.
All right, well, it'll be College of Idaho, the Lady Owls, and the Yotes, and we'll talk about that matchup when we come back on 104.3 and 960 Sports. After I remind you, the Coach's Show with Scott Meredith, brought to you by the Clubhouse Bar and Grill. See them today out at Harbor. That's the Clubhouse Bar and Grill.
Coastal Farm and Ranch, we're just what the country needs. We take pride in our work, pride in our service. We built our business on integrity. We're all part of a working family. Coastal Farm and Ranch, we're just what the country needs.
The Coach's Show has been brought to you by your local Coastal Farm and Ranch store.
Kick it!
Stay tuned. The pregame show is next, brought to you by Turn Tom Point S.
Ed Staub & Sons and Fast Break convenience stores are proud to support Oregon Tech and the many local communities we operate in. Ed Staub & Sons has been locally owned and operated for 60 years. Ed Staub & Sons is your local source for your business and residential energy needs. From gas and diesel to propane to kerosene and heating oil to a full line of equipment and automotive lubricants, Ed Staub & Sons has you covered. Come by and visit us at one of our Fast Break convenience store locations. Now you can take advantage of our Payday Rewards loyalty program and earn 5 points per gallon on fuel and 3 points for any in-store purchases. Download our app and get 100 bonus Payday points today. Get the best prices and start earning more savings. That's Fast Break Convenience Stores and Ed Staub & Sons, proud partners of the Oregon Tech Hustlin' Owls. Go Owls!
Abby's has solved that age-old question, pepperoni or Hawaiian? How about both? We thought, let's use our two most popular pizzas to create a half and half special. Half pepperoni, half Hawaiian, 100% delicious. For a limited time, enjoy our Abby's half pepperoni, half Hawaiian pizza with delicious, authentic ingredients piled edge to edge at a special price. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition.
Want to take a break from life? Leave your hectic world behind and treat yourself to a relaxing stay at the Running Y Ranch Resort. It's only a 15-minute drive from town, but you'll feel like you're in a different world. Stay in the lodge or book a vacation rental and enjoy amazing views plus amenities like the indoor pool, Sandhill Spa, Ruddy Duck Restaurant, the Bill Collier Ice Arena, and much more. Take your family or leave the kids at home and make it a romantic getaway. Pamper yourself with a stay at the Running Y Ranch Resort.
Winter is on its way, and Turn Tom Point S Tire and Service is the place to go to make sure your vehicle is ready for the cold and snow. They have the largest selection of tires and wheels in the Klamath Basin, and they're the Klamath Basin's exclusive Nokian tire dealer, and they'll be able to get you a set of winter tires that are right for you. Turn Tom Point S also has an outstanding service department to make sure your vehicle is in top shape, something that's really important during winter weather. Simple things like a coolant flush and fluid replacement, changing your oil, and keeping your tires inflated to the right pressure will help you and your vehicle make it through the winter. And don't forget the Turn Tom Point S Platinum Guarantee, the guarantee that's good at any of the 4,500 Point S locations around the world. If you have any problems anywhere with any parts, tires, or service that Turn Tom has provided, just make a call and you'll be covered. Get to the point. Turn Tom Point S Tire and Auto Service. Expert service guaranteed. On Washburn Way, next to Bimart.
Have your attention, please.
Welcome back. It's time for the Clubhouse Bar and Grill pregame show. See them today at Harbor. Now Bobby Thompson and Mike Garrard.
104.3 960 Sports. It is the Oregon Tech Owls Coaches Show. Welcome back to Danny Miles Court. Whiteout tonight, Scott Meredith. First 200 students get a free whiteout T-shirt. Hopefully the fans will participate. Wear T-shirts tonight, white. As you take on C of I, talk about the Yotes of College of Idaho.
Well, we haven't seen them in 2 years because of COVID. Janice Beal's doing a great job with them. I think they have a much improved roster over the last 2 years. They're currently 6-3 and have played a tough schedule. They've got some outstanding scorers. Their post player, while undersized, has great footwork, and she plays much taller and longer than she is. She's averaging about 15 points a game and is a tough matchup. I'm impressed with both of their point guards. Very quick, great crossover moves. And they can be problematic. I think they've got a solid team. Not quite sure how deep they are, but they are primarily man-to-man defense. They played a little bit of zone. We saw a little bit of 1-3-1, and they've got some good shooters from the perimeter. I think College of Idaho has a solid team, and while I'm confident in our team's ability, I think it's going to be quite a challenge tonight.
6-3 on the season officially, 0-1 in conference play. That was the loss against Eastern Oregon.
Yeah, I watched that game and actually watched the second half again last night. College of Idaho was
in overtime. I
imagine. College of Idaho was down big and scored 35 points in the fourth quarter.
35-16
to tie it up. Wow, that's a lot of points in any basketball level, and so they're certainly capable. And that's against a good Eastern Oregon defensive team. They scored 35, and then Eastern made more plays in overtime, and it's a short time period, but College of Idaho showed me they've got potential to score. They've got some really good offensive rebounders, some tough matchups, and I'm glad we're playing them here at home. It's going to be great in front of the whiteout crowd, but there's some certain challenges personnel-wise that C of I brings to the table.
Yeah, they had 2 players score 20-plus points in that loss against Eastern. Sienna Regal with 26 and 10 rebounds, and then Lexi Mitchell had 20 points in that game for C of I, and none of those points came from long range. Those were all close-range baskets.
Yeah, we're familiar with Mitchell. She was on the squad a couple of years ago, and she looks to be much improved over the last 2 years, as you'd expect. And Sienna Regal's a new player for us. She came from Umpqua Community College, but she's undersized post, great footwork, does all of her scoring around the basket, and like I said, she presents some problems defensively for us that we've tried to scheme for, but she's a very, very good player.
You look at the C of I team, they were only 2 of 11 from long range in that game against Eastern Oregon, but they did shoot a lot of free throws. They were at the foul line 30 times and made 22 of them.
Yeah, and they're not the best free throw shooting team out there. They're about a 66% foul shooting team, and so advantage Owls in that statistic. However, we've got to get to the foul line, and that was part of our strategy over at Southern. We needed to get the foul line more than they did because we're an excellent foul shooting team,
right,
and we just didn't. And so, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to rebound offensively. You need to attack the basket to draw those fouls, and so that's all part of our game plan.
All right, Scott, it's Oregon Tech. It's College of Idaho. Back to it. Good luck. Let's get a W.
Thank you.
Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or two. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
First day of school, first day of skipping class.
Well, what are we going to use for an excuse?
No problem. Car broke down.
Man, that's not going to work. My mom takes all our cars to my mechanic. They never break down.
Oh.
This thing's running so good, we won't even be late.
Yeah, and I'll probably get straight A's this year. Keep all your kid haulers and teen transporters running their best all school year with My Mechanic. From safety checks to oil changes, factory maintenance to major problems, My Mechanic has you covered. On South 6th Street next to Denny's. My Mechanic, an ASE-certified Napa Auto Care Center.
Today we're talking with Todd Andrus of Pacific Power. And Todd, how can folks stay comfortable and save energy?
Great time to look at some basic energy-saving home improvement projects. And you might even be able to get cash back for making your home more energy efficient.
Cash back? What kind of things can get you cash back?
Installing energy-efficient windows can get you cash back and help you save big on heating and cooling costs. Smart thermostats are another way to save money, and many models qualify for cash back. Smart thermostats are just that, smart. They can tell when you're away and even use local weather information to make energy-saving temperature changes automatically.
What would make the biggest difference?
A ductless heat pump is a great option for comfort and savings. One of the biggest reasons why homeowners switch to ductless cooling and heating is overall cost savings. Ductless systems can also allow homeowners to create zones in their home, which means they no longer have to cool or heat rooms that aren't occupied.
How about cash incentives?
To learn more about cash incentives and efficient new products, visit bwattsmart.com today.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
State Farm.
See your local State Farm agent Phil Kensler at 1307 South Alameda or call 883-7000.
I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. Now I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. Hey, I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma put it down. Hey, welcome to the good life. We'll be like the girls who ain't on TV, cause they got more earth than the models. The good life. So keep it coming with the bottles, so she feel booze like she bombed at Apollo. The good life. It feel like Houston, it feel like Philly, it feel like DC, it feel like VA or the Bay or yay. Hey, this is the good life. Homie, tell me what's good. Why I only got a problem when you in the hood? Welcome to the good life. Like I'm new in the hood. The only thing I wish you. Welcome to the good life. He probably think he could, but I don't think he should. 50 told me go ahead, switch the style up, and if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. Now I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. Hey, I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma put it down.
Back at Danny Miles Court, Bobby Thompson along with Mike Gerard as we get our first conference home games of the season with the College of Idaho. And I think, Mike, without a doubt, College of Idaho and Eastern Oregon will be the toughest pair for any team in the conference to have to play on one weekend.
Yeah, on a back-to-back.
Back-to-back.
They're pretty good. You know, you got LC State, who won the thing last year. Well, it was them and C of I. That was the only two teams that got to play. But still, they went all the way to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And are pretty darn good.
Well, they're very good. The travel partner is Walla Walla, who has struggled through the years, hasn't had a team now and then, and so they're out at the moment. We don't know that much about them.
Right. But we'll have to see. And then also the Bushnell Corbin is always
that's a tough one.
It's always a tough road trip, and then Northwest, the long travels and are always tough. And for College of Idaho tonight, they had to make the long trip. How does that affect them? Are they the same team that we saw play Eastern, especially in that fourth quarter when these girls came back? That was unbelievable.
Didn't they score 35 or something? You score 35, figure that. That's 140 in a college game.
I think they were 7 points shy of what they scored in the first three quarters together. So yeah, it's if that team comes out, watch out, because it could be a very, very
long evening.
And we don't want that. We want a nice, fast, quick evening, and that's what we're hoping for here tonight. Of course, glad to have you aboard on the Owl Sports Network as well. Bobby Thompson, Mike Gerard, and we are here at Danny Miles Court, 104.3 and 960 Sports. Both these teams coming in, they are common. They're both 0-1 in conference play.
They are, and nobody wants to be the team that's 0-2 because there are going to be some others with you, but that's a tough start to go 0-2 right off the bat.
Well, especially, like for Tech, they're playing at home now.
You got to win.
And you got a tough game tomorrow night. Yep. So this is, if you can say, a must-win game for the Lady Owls right off the bat. Kind of tonight is, because you got Easter tomorrow. You already lost to SOU. So the men, it's a little bit different. All right, we'll take a break. 1 minute break down the line. When we come back, we'll have Scott Allen, the voice of Danny Miles Court, and he will have the starting lineups, national anthem, and we'll get this thing started. It's Cascade Conference basketball. Oh, yeah, it's on 104.3 960 Sports and here on the Owl Sports Network.
Yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war.
Fans, Oregon encourages people
1043-960 Sports. We welcome you back to Danny Miles Court and tonight's Oregon Tech Lady Owl basketball here on the Owl Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Oregon Institute of Technology at Danny Miles Court. This is Cascade Collegiate Conference Basketball. Tonight, the 6-3 College of Idaho Yotes face off with your 5-1 Oregon Tech Lady Owls. Before we announce today's starting lineup, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proofs through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
starting lineups. First, the visitors from the College of Idaho in Caldwell, Idaho. At guard, a 5'10 junior from Middleton, Idaho, wearing number 3, Lexi Mitchell. At guard, a 5'8 senior from Grants Pass, Oregon, number 4, Kaylee Kruzmark. At forward, a 5'11 senior from Stansbury Park, Utah, number 10, Sienna Riggle. At forward, a 5'9 freshman from West Haven, Utah, number 23, Avery Porter. And at forward, a 5'5 sophomore from Meridian, Idaho, number 24, Jada Reed. The Yotes are coached by head coach Janice Beal. She's assisted by Grant Bingham. Light 'em up, Hooter fans! Here are your Oregon Tech Lady Owl Lithia starting 5. At guard, it's a 5'8 junior from Reno, Nevada. We call her Jackpot, number 5, Kristen Farrell. At forward, a 6'2 sophomore from Gridley, California, number 11, Maddie Toe. At guard, the 5'6 senior from Boise, Idaho, number 12, A.K. Abby Kreiser. At forward, a 5'11 junior from Napa Vine, Washington, number 31, Melissa Lee. And in the post, the 6'2 junior, Camas, Washington, 33, C.C. Courtney Clemmer. Your Lady Owls are coached by head coach Scott Meredith. He is assisted by Ryan Beasley. NAIA officials for tonight's contest. Welcome Philip Heinrichs, Tyler Schmidt, and Brian Robinson.
And this should be a great game here tonight between the Lady Yotes. They're in their purple uniforms with white numerals. College of Idaho across the front of the uniform. Lady Owls in white uniforms with black numerals. And I tell you, it's whiteout night here at Danny Miles Court. And they'll jump it up. And jumping, it will be Sienna Riggle against Madison Toll. And the ball is controlled by College of Idaho. College of Idaho give it up to Jade Reed. Comes down, drives, gets the roll on the far side. Now driving to the top of the key, driving down, putting up a little 5-footer off the iron, no good by French. Rebound cleared off by Melissa Lay. Ahead to Kreiser, long cross-court pass to Jackpot. Drives down, tosses up a prayer, it won't be answered. Rebound caught in the corner and then lost out of bounds. They say last touch by Oregon Tech. And it will go back to C of I, each team with one shot. No good result at the moment by either shot, but this just the start of the game. Two very good basketball teams going at it here tonight in the ladies' game. All right, College of Idaho in the front court. To the ball, French on the dribble, loses the handle. They get it back, now they go out on top to Reed. She launches a three, back iron no good. Rebound underneath is cleared off by Mitchell. Mitchell has the ball taken away from her by Clemmer. And the Tech long pass down the lead. Drives down, loses the ball out of bounds, but they say it was last touched by Sienna Riggle, the senior from Stansbury Park, Utah. Abby Kreiser, the conductor, will take the ball out underneath the basket, lobs it way out to Lee. Pass intended, and back it goes, and we've got a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to be called against Sienna Riggle. Riggle will pick up the personal foul, and Tech will take it out. Again, with 22 on the clock, get it into Melissa Lee. One bounce drill will go to the hoop, lay it up, and score. And Tech leads it 2-0. Out of the back court, here comes Jada Reed, the sophomore from Meridian, Idaho. She and Abby Kreiser are very good friends. They both are from, of course, Idaho. Long three ball, nothing but net. And I watched Katie French warming up, and she hit 9 in a row, Mike Garrard, in the warm-ups before the game started. Lee drives down, lays it right back in, and we may have a racehorse basketball game. First team to 35 in the first quarter, maybe, huh? It's 4-3 in favor of Tech. Back to the front court comes College of Idaho. French has got it. French looks to handle it to Mitchell. Mitchell drives down underneath the basket, stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Turnover C of I. It'll go back to Oregon Tech, leading 4-3. Tech with 4 unanswered in the game. And we come back down the other way in a 4-3 game. Kreiser, lob inside. Tull's got it, put it up high off the backboard and down, and it is 6-3 Oregon Tech.
Could have been an and one there.
Looked like it, didn't it, Michael?
Contact.
It sure looked like it. All right, with the ball, they get it out for another long free from French. Got it again. You got to stay on her because I'll tell you, she buried 9 in a row, I said. Long pass down, Tech in the front court. Get it way back out to Lee. Lee holds on to the ball, clear across court to Jackpot. First time she's touched the ball. Now to Abby Kreiser, the conductor in front, goes to the right side. We have a whistle, we have a foul, and the foul is going to go against Maddie Tull. Score tied at 6, or you could say Oregon Tech 6 and young Miss French 6 for Kennedy French for the College of Idaho Yotes. Down the corner, they get the ball to Kaylee Kuzmark. Kuzmark from Grants Pass wants to drive in the lane. Ball slapped away from her, pulled out of the air on the block shot by Lee. Lee comes all the way down. She's going to roll down to the hoop and then loses the handle, and the ball is taken away from her. And Lexi Mitchell comes back the other way. Long lead pass by Mitchell goes out of bounds. Pass was intended for Kuzmark. And we'll go back the other way. So after a very quick start, we've had turnover going both ways. All right. Here comes Abs to the front court. Kreiser gives it, turns and fires and hits. About an 18-footer by Kreiser, and Tech goes back ahead 8-6 with 6:50 remaining here in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, Tech 4 of 5, 80%. The Yotes are 2 of 6.
Drive down, wide open, drive to the hoop, and an easy lay. And boy, did somebody miss an assignment there was Lexi Mitchell.
Yeah, their 2 were from long range, besides that one.
Yeah, and now long one by Farrell off the iron. This one will not go. Rebound cleared off by Mitchell. They come the other way. We're tied at 8 with 6:30 remaining in the first quarter. Pass down underneath is knocked away by Oregon Tech and out of bounds. It'll go back to C of I. Into the game for Oregon Tech for the first time. Carissa Tritchell, 6'1", sophomore from Red Bluff, and she will replace Courtney Clemmer. And So I don't know what that was about.
They gave the ball to the wrong team.
Oh, yeah, they did. You're right. I looked down now and saw what they had done because I knew that it was C of I's. All right, C of I will put the ball back in play, looking to get in long. Pass comes out, and French has it.
Carry.
French with the ball, puts it up off the glass. Shot no good. Rebound, Twitchell with authority. Ahead to Kreiser, and now driving to the lane, putting it up off the glass and down. Just came into the game is Shelby Blodgett, the 5'9" freshman from Claxton, Oregon.
She's not afraid to attack.
Oh, and there's up in the air, and she came down holding on to the ball still, and poor Taryn Riley, 5'3" freshman for College of Idaho, said, whoops, didn't say mother may I. All right, Tech 2-point lead in the basketball as Kreiser brings it back into the front court. 6 minutes to go, quarter number 1. Bounces over to Twitchell. Twitchell goes underneath, wants to put it up. No, instead she throws it back out. You get a long one from Jackpot. Back iron, no good. Jackpot gets a rebound. The ball loses the ball, but picking it up, putting it up and in. It's a good Blodgett. 4 points in the game for Blodgett now, and Tech's on a 4-0 run. And that is their biggest lead of the night. Ball knocked away, but then retrieved by C of I. Out in front, Lexi Mitchell wants to drive down. Mitchell go all the way to the hoop. Guarded there, and her shot is blocked beautifully by Blodgett. Tech the long way. Maddie Toll with it, wants to put it up, and it's going to call a travel on Maddie Toll. I thought a jump ball might have been a good call. One or the other it would be. And the referee said travel. Mike agreed with him, and that's all right with me too. Okay, out of the backcourt comes Riley. Riley terminates the dribble, gets it down low. Now they get it back out to the foul line. Foul line jump short off of the rim, taken by Mitchell. Rebound Tech. Here comes Kreiser down the far sideline. Abs to the front court, gives it up to Farrell. Farrell's 0 for 2 in the game. Drives clear around, gives it back to Blodgett. Wants to put it up from underneath. Her shot won't go, but it comes right down to Cole, who puts it up and in. And Oregon Tech on a 6-0 lead, or 6-0 run to lead it 14-8. Mitchell front court, drives to the key. Terminates her dribble, now gives it up to Riley. Riley wants to drive straight down the middle, scoop it to the hoop, toss it up, no good. Rebound, cleared up on good defense by Tech, and they come the other way. Kreiser down the far side. Kreiser's going to drive down in traffic. Looking for someone to pass to. Has the ball knocked away. Farrell picks it up. 18 on the shot clock. Back to Kreiser. 4:20 left here in quarter number 1. Abs with the drive. Down to 11. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Kreiser now out. Long 3 on the way. Good by Maddie Toll. Oh, the 6'2" kid from Gridley, California can shoot the 3 as well. And Tech has a 9-0 lead on a 9-0 run. Kreiser knocks the ball away. And with that, we've got a timeout taken. 3:59 remaining in quarter number 1. It's Oregon Tech 17, College of Idaho 8.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Welcome back to Danny Miles Court. 3:59 remaining first quarter. It's Behooters 17 and the Yotes
59 seconds remaining
8.
Quarter number.
So far, Bobby Tech 8 of 12, including 1 of 3 from long range. Not who you expect, Maddie Toll with that one. And then for the Yotes, they're 3 of 11, 27%, but they are 2 of 3 from long range. Both those 2s from French. Watch out for her.
Okay, thanks, Michael. Front court, C of I has the ball after the immediate timeout. Long three on the way by Mitchell. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken off in the backcourt. Olivia Sprague came into the game during the timeout. Gets it to Blodgett, her teammate. And Blodgett hits another one. She's on fire. And it is 19-8 in favor of Oregon Tech.
Blodgett's got 6 in the game.
And a long three for retaliation is no good. Ball kicked around. C of I comes back up with it. On the right-hand side, Riley looks down, wants to pass it inside. Trying to get it to Riggle. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it will still belong to, I believe, C of I. Mass substitution for C of I. We'll catch him as soon as we can.
3
French
and 4
is still
out.
in the game.
So
3 and 4 go out.
Mitchell
Mitchell and Kruzmark out. Okay, now they're trying to get the ball to French. They do. And right now, on French, running after is Blodgett. That's going to be a heck of a matchup out there if they do. Put it up and under, and that is good by Sienna Riggle. She was the conference player of the week a couple of weeks ago. So Riggle stops the bleeding after Tech had an 11-0 run. All right, out on top, Farrell with it. Now they go over on the left-hand side, lob down low to Clemmer. Clemmer puts it up off the glass and down. And Tech leads by 11. At 21-10. Front court comes C of I. On the dribble is Reed. Reed gets it in the middle to Riggle. Now back over. Now they bounce the ball and it goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Oregon Tech. One of the other players that did come in for C of I was Riley Firth into the game. Pass comes in. Out on top with it to Reed, and the ball is swiped out. Here comes Farrell with it. Farrell
that was Clemmer who knocked it away. Good defense.
And so Farrell gets it up to Olivia Sprague off the glass and down by Sprague. I'll tell you, the kids from Platskanack can play, Michael.
Yes, sir.
23-10. The lead is 13 with 2:18 to go here in quarter number 1. On the dribble, and the ball almost stolen by Blodgett. And I was reaching. Matthew's got it.
Matthew's got you.
Yeah, he protected me.
Good job, Steve.
Yeah, good job, Steve.
Tell him you earned a seat for another week.
Hey, you earned your seat for another week, Gerard said. You earned your seat for another week with that nice play. Okay, French will take the ball out right in front of us.
The retired Steve Matthews.
Yeah, gets it into Reed. Now they go over on the far side, down on the baseline. Long shot, French for 3. This one was an air ball. And coming out of the pack with the ball is Melissa Lee. Gets it ahead to Farrell, who will give it up to Olivia Sprague. Sprague yo-yos the dribble. Tech by 13 here in the first quarter. Sprague behind the back. Stops, pumps. No, she just got backboard, and that was all. That shot was off. Not a good shot for Olivia that time. The other way they come. Down they come, and here's Reed. Reed in the corner with the ball. Wants to bounce it to French. French drives to the hoop. She's fouled on the shot, and we'll see who the foul is going to be on. Foul is going to be on Melissa Lee. And that will send Kennedy French to the foul line for 2 shots. This is kind of interesting to me that French has been only shooting 29%, it said, from the
she missed that one.
3-point line, 29, and she's shooting much better than that tonight. Although she made, and from the foul line, only 57. So, Mike, you're right. She's not. Second one is good. She makes 1 of 2, cuts the 13-point lead back to 12 at 23-11. And Sprague will bring the ball to the front court for Tech. Olivia on the dribble, comes right-hand side to Lee. Back out to Olivia Sprague. Now they're playing a little, looks like 1-3-1 zone. Now they get it down to Melissa Lee. Bounces it down to Toll. Ball gets away. Picked up. Turnover Tech. Here comes the other way is Reed. Reed will give it up for a foul line shot from there. No good. Taken by Maddie Krager. Rebound Melissa Lee. Lee comes out of the backcourt. Full tilt down the near sideline right here by Press Row. Now they'll give it back up to Olivia Sprague. We're under a minute remaining in quarter number 1. Sprague gives it back to Jackpot, who will give it up to Lee. Drive to the well, up off the glass. UCLA style, and it's 25-11, 14-point lead, and that is the biggest.
And she has 6 points in the game, does Lee.
All right, on the near side, ball down low on the dribble. Firth gives it up to Cannon. Cannon drives, ball knocked away by Clemmer, picked up by Lee, then it's retained, knocked out of bounds. Who are they going to give it to? They're going to say that ball will go to C of I. Officials Phil Heinrich, Tyler Schmidt, and Brian Robinson here tonight. 3 gentlemen I don't think we've seen before, Michael.
I don't either.
And it will be C of I ball, 26.6 seconds to go, 18 on the shot clock, 25-11 Tech here in the first quarter. Ball comes into Firth, puts up a long 3, and it's good. Wow, just like that. And cuts the lead to 25-14, and Tech will play for the last shot. Shot clock is dead. Game clock is now down to 12 seconds. Olivia Sprague way out in front, gets it into Toll. Toll looking to give it to someone. Now she wants to drive herself. Put it up, left hand, switch hands, no, won't go. Rebound cleared out by C of I. Going to throw it about 50 feet, and it goes about 40, and that'll end the first quarter with the score. Oregon Tech 25, College of Idaho 14, and we will be back.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
Percent from the floor,
Quarter
5
number
of
2
8
starts now.
from the floor, and 3 of 7 from long range. Tech winning the battle of the boards right now, 12-7. Your thoughts? Yeah, that's big for the Hooter. All right, it'll be Tech ball to start the second quarter. More play-by-play. The man, the myth, the legend, Bobby T. You get the feeling she could do that anytime she wanted. She's so unselfish. That bucket was by 12 for us. Your score doesn't match. But hey, either one. Yeah, by both sides. A little sloppy by both sides. Sorry about that, Bobby. Yeah.
So now Melissa Lee comes out, and back into the game for Oregon Tech will be Shelby Blodgett. Give Lee a rest. Blodgett had a hot first quarter, had 6 in the first Q. Now drives baseline, terminates her dribble, looks for someone to pass to, turns, shoots, and scores from about 8 feet along the baseline with 2 Yotes on top of her and hits it. She is going to have 4 great years here, I'll tell you. Put up and in, and I was screened out, but I think that it was number 3. Thank you, Lexi Mitchell. Long pass comes down, intended for Tull. She's got it. 3 Yotes on her, and they take it away from her. And they corral it in the corner, and now they're going to call a foul against Maddie Tull. Said Tull guilty of the foul. And that will be her first personal foul. And now Maddie sits down. And back into the game, Courtney Clemmer. All right, Jada Reed into the front court for the Yotes. 10-point lead, Tech. She yo-yos the dribble out near center court. Now drives the baseline. Can't get away from Blodgett. Looks around to get it away. Throws it way out on top to Kruzmark. Kruzmark drives down. Shot no good. Foul Clemmer. Clemmer will pick up the personal foul. That will be her first. And Kruzmark will go to the foul line. Has not scored yet in the game, but this free throw is up and in. She's a senior from Grants Pass. And that's her first point. Cuts the lead back to 9. Tech led by as many as 14. Second shot, no good. Rebound comes right down into the hands of Blodgett. Blodgett gets the ball to Kreiser, and Abby will come to the front court. Right-hand side, Blodgett, long shot on the way, short, didn't quite get to the rim. Rebound by Twitchell underneath, gets it back out, and Tech will reload the offense. 13 on the shot clock, get it out. Clemmer launches a long 3, and that one just caught the board. Not a good shot by Clemmer. It goes out of bounds, and it will go to C of I. As they can cut the lead back, it was at one time 14, and now it is only 9. And ever since we have a foul there, and that foul is going to go against Carissa Twitchell. Mike, when you talked about that 35-point quarter, you don't want to see him have that again. We got a timeout with 6:57 remaining in the first half. 29-20 Oregon Tech.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, You're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Taken by Mitchell. Rebound, Oregon Tech. Here comes Kreiser into the front court. Sorry, we got back a couple of seconds late there. Didn't miss anything, though. Nobody scored. Driving down, and we're going to have a hand-checking foul. It's going to be called. And this is interesting. Well, what? No, I guess it wasn't a foul. It was 3 in the key.
Turnover Tech.
Yeah, turnover for Oregon Tech. Camping in the key. You know, you just can't do that.
Turnover number 5 on the Owls. The Yotes have 6 turnovers.
Have 6. That's pretty even there. All right. Reed want to put it off the glass. No good. Rebound cleared off by Clemmer. Clemmer gets it to Kreiser. Kreiser ahead down the far sideline. Screaming down, tossing up a prayer that's not going to be answered is Kennedy Tull. But we've got a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to be on Kennedy French. And that is going to send Kennedy Tull to the foul line. A couple of Kennedys in there. Both names spelled differently.
Well,
first shot on the way by Kennedy Tull is good.
I knew a Kennedy once.
Now, Kennedy Tull is a 74% foul shooter. Her sister, her big sister, the taller of the two, is at 59. We're going to have to let Kennedy work with her, the freshman. Maddie will love that, won't you? Said,
Yeah.
hey, I had 7 in the first quarter. What do you want?
Yeah,
Second
exactly.
shot also
Down,
good
Bobby, down.
by Kennedy Tull. And the lead is 31-20 in favor of Tech. All right, here comes Jada Reed out of the backcourt for C of I. One of the 3 girls that went to school with our own Abby Kreiser in high school. And Reed drives down, puts it off the glass, and scores it. Kreiser was not guided her, by the way, and it's 31-22. Lead cut back to 9. Driving to the middle, getting it over. Clemmer about a shot from the baseline, no good from about 13. Rebound cleared off by C of I. And here comes Jada right now, Jada Reed. Return pass now comes out to Krusmark. Krusmark puts up a 17-footer and buries it. And here come the Yotes down to 7.
Well, we got to play
24.
We got to play better defense.
Yeah.
The last time down, Kennedy Tull, she gave up baseline. Horribly done.
So here we are down on the right-hand side. Kennedy Tull, she's going to drive the baseline. Oh, loses the handle on the ball. It goes out of bounds, but they say that it was knocked out by.
And that's why she's coming
CMI.
out. Scott,
Kennedy Tull is coming out. And she'll sit down
What did
as
Scott
Farrell
say?
comes back in. I don't know. I
You
couldn't
gave
hear.
up baseline, have a seat.
Oh, okay. And that's, yes, that's coming. Mike Gerard, he's got good rabbit ears, and even with the headset, he can hear these things. He's used to what Meredith says. Long shot on the way by Kreiser is no good.
Offensive foul.
And an offensive foul. Wow. Was that called on Abs?
No, 20.
Okay. If it was called on 20, then it was
Carissa.
called on Twitchell.
Yeah.
Carissa Twitchell. All right. Tech's got to get their head back in the game. They have slipped a little bit here in quarter number 2. We're at the 5-minute mark. Their lead is only 7. Had been 14. It's been cut in half. Here's French for 3. Off the iron, no. Rebound cleared off nicely by Mitchell. Bounces back down low. Put the ball up and score it for C of I is Sienna Riggle, and the lead is cut to 5. Tech had this big lead that has disappeared here in quarter number 2.
And we know C of I can score them in bunches, don't we?
Yeah, and we were very good in the first quarter, and so far we've been very bad in the second quarter. Twitchell sits down now, and Lee came back into the game. You got Lee, Clemmer, along with Jackpot, and also both point guards with Kreiser and Sprague both in the game.
C of I outscoring is 12-6 in the quarter.
Yeah.
After we outscored them 25-14.
And here to the front court comes Kreiser. Kreiser back out on top to Jackpot. Still looking for her first bucket. Missed 2 threes in the first quarter. Now back over long cross-court pass to Lee. Wants to drive, turns around, wants to go to the hoop. She's going to be fouled on the what? Lee was knocked to the floor, and they called a foul on Clemmer.
Clemmer bumped the gal into her.
Oh, bumped the gal into her, and so that's why they called the foul on Clemmer. Of course, you're in Klamath Falls, and you call it against the Lady Owls, and people aren't going to like it. But the official was right on top of it. Wow. Reed drives all the way hoop. It just opened up like a wide open lane for her. She took it to the hoop, and now C of I only trails by 3. Jackpot goes for the shot. She's fouled on the play. They bailed her out on that one, and the foul is going to go against Kennedy French.
Her second.
2 fouls on French, and coming in for OIT is going to be Shelby Blodgett. Comes back in. She had 7, I think it was, wasn't it, Michael, in the first quarter?
Yeah. Firth came in, and 22, French went out.
French went out with the second foul.
Yeah.
All right, now here's another foul. This foul is going to go against Lexi Mitchell. Lexi Mitchell, and that'll be her first personal foul in the game. Tech will take it out. 23 on the shot clock, and 4 minutes on the game clock.
4th team foul, so Tech will shoot here on out. Both teams actually will.
Kreiser looking to get it in. Long pass comes way out to Sprague. Sprague behind the back dribble. Now gives it back up to Jackpot for a long 3. In and out. Oh, that was a tough roll. It went down and popped back out. And now a chance to tie with a triple or get within 1 with just a bucket. Reed front court for C of I. She's on the drive. She wants to drive to the hoop. High off the glass. No. Rebound comes down to Clemmer. Clemmer takes a long baseball pass that is intercepted by Mitchell. Turnover Tech. They'll come back the other way. Out on the far side. Long 3 on the way. Over and off. No good by Kruzmark. Farrell gets the rebound. Gives it up to Kreiser. Kreiser brings it to the front court. Abby bounces it over to Shelby Blodgett. Blodgett wants to drive, back her way in. Whirl, shot, no good. Didn't get it to the rim, slid across. And they come the other way on another Tech miss. We have gone stone cold here in the last 4 minutes. Out on top, driving. Lexi Mitchell wants to lay it up. It will not go. Tough roll. And over the back is going to be the call, I do believe.
No, she tipped it, and the gal was not in bounds.
Okay.
So she was out of bounds. You can't touch the ball when you're out of bounds.
Well, that's true. I thought they should have given a foul to Sienna Riggle for the push. But that occurred after somebody was out of bounds. All right, here comes Mitchell in the front court. They go away on the far side. Here is Jackpot. Ching, 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 ching. Come the coins, and it's a 6-point lead as Farrell gets her first 3 of the game in 3 tries. All right, back to the front court. Stop the bleeding there. Got us back up by 6. Ball over on the left-hand side to Firth. Firth on the dribble out on top, guarded by Blodgett. Now comes back near side to Lexi Mitchell. Mitchell gives it way out. Now they go over on the far side with it to Riley. Riley has the ball, comes way back. Riley almost with a bad pass, but it is corralled by Cannon. Cannon gets it down underneath, and they are going to have a whistle.
Clemmer.
And the foul is going to go against Clemmer. That's a tough call. Clemmer called for the foul. And so Clemmer will now sit down. That was her 3rd personal foul, so she's going to sit for quite a while. Foul line, first shot on the way, no good. On the foul shot, taken by Riggle. Riggle shoots it with just one hand. She has both hands on the ball to start with, and then takes the one off and fires and misses again. But the offensive rebound, Mitchell, and it's intercepted on the pass by Farrell. Mitchell tried to pass the ball to Cannon. Farrell intercepted. Give the ball up to Sprague. Sprague drives down along the baseline. Oh, passes over to a wide open Carissa Twitchell. Give the dime, as Michael always says, to Olivia Sprague. And it's back up to an 8-point lead, 5-0 run. And it stops right there on the 3-point field goal, tossed in by Allie Cannon. She is a 45% 3-point shooter. Driving down, Sprague gives it up again to Twitchell. Looked like Twitchell was fouled, but no harm, no foul. Rebound came off to C of I.
C of I, 3-point shooting, keeping him in the game. They're 5 of 11, so 15 of their 31 points.
And boy, you'd take that every day of the week, wouldn't you, Michael?
Oh, yeah.
About 40-some%. Driving to the hoop, wide open lay-in, Mitchell. And it's back to only a 3-point lead, and they're on a 5-0 run. Farrell to the front court, gets it out to Sprague on top. Sprague on the dribble, also in for Tech that I did not realize was that Courtney Bennett is into the game. Little sophomore out of the state of Washington. Ball knocked away from Blodgett. She turns it over, and C of I comes up with it. Come back down, front court, driving down low, pass it underneath, want to put the ball up, and the Owls are all over her. She shoots no good on the shot taken by Riggle, and Tech has the ball taken away from them. Coming down, get the ball back, toss it up, no, and a foul. Foul's going to go against Farrell, and that's going to send Riggle to the foul line for 2 shots. 36-33, Oregon Tech by 3. They led at the end of 1 by 11. And they have been outscored by 8 in this second quarter. First shot, that's 3 in a row that have been missed now by Riggle. Riggle only a 57% foul shooter, and she's 0 for 3 tonight. To even get close, she better make the next one. Riggle shoots again. She makes 1 of 2, 36-34. And into the game for the first time, or not for the first time, but back in the game, hadn't been since the first quarter, is Maddie Krieger, the senior from Weston, Idaho. All right, Tech brings it up, 40 seconds to go in the quarter, leading by 2. Sprague's pass to the high post to Twitchell. Twitchell's trying to give it back to Farrell, gives it over to Sprague. Sprague now with 14 on the shot clock, comes back, now goes to the dribble, drives down, puts up a jump shot, over and off, no good. Rebound corralled underneath and put up and in by her high school teammate, Shelby Blodgett. And Tech back by 4.
She's got 10, by the way.
Yeah, and C of I will play for the last shot of the quarter. On the dribble, driving down, tossing it high off the glass and scoring. On the play was Riley. Still 4 seconds to go if they can get a pass. Sprague's got to throw it up, and it will not go all the way, and that'll be the end of the first half of play. Great comeback by C of I, halftime score. Oregon Tech 38, College of Idaho 36.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
From our humble beginning serving members from a small garage to today serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, we are at the half with Oregon Tech leading it by a score of 38-36. Again, your halftime score, Oregon Tech 38 and College of Idaho 36. We'll look at those halftime stats. Here's Bobby Thompson.
I need the stat sheet. That's the only one we got. That's the only one we have.
Is this the one that's right?
Let's
see.
No,
but
no, the one you put it right there. I gave it to you, handed it to you. I said, this is the only one we've got. This is the one that's going to be right.
All right, go.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not. But go ahead.
No, it's not. You're right. Okay, we'll give them anyway. We'll give you what we've got here. Oregon Tech leading 38-36. Tech led after one, 25-14. And then College of Idaho outscored Oregon Tech 22-13 second quarter to cut it back to a 2-point game after Tech had led by as many as 14 in the first quarter. First, let's give you the stats for the Yotes as far as scoring goes. You've got Lexi Mitchell with 4, 3 for Kruzmark. Riggle has 5. Kennedy French leads them in scoring 7, and she had back-to-back threes to open the game. And then only got 1 point after that and 2 shots at the foul line. 4 points for Reed. Williams has got 3. Cannon's got 3. 5 points for Riley Firth, and a total of 2 for Taryn Riley for a total of 36. Oregon Tech on their 38. 10 of those points in 10 minutes of playing time go to Shelby Blodgett on 5 of 8 shooting for Blodgett for her 10 points. You've got 7 for Maddie Toll, 6 for Melissa Lee, 3 for Kristen Farrell, and 2 each in the game for Kreiser, Clemmer, Sprague, and 2 for Twitchell and 2 for Kennedy Tull in the game. Looking at the shooting percentages as a team, College of Idaho is shooting 40%, Oregon Tech 55%. From the three-point line, though, College of Idaho 3 of 8, 46%, and Oregon, or rather 5 of 11 for 46%, and Oregon Tech 2 of 6, and that's 33%. Tech at the foul line, 2 of 4. Kennedy Tull made both of hers, and her sister missed both of hers. So we're 2 of 4, and we are an 80% foul shooting team, so we'll have to pick up the pace there. 3 of 8 for College of Idaho. Rebounds, 17 for College of Idaho, led by Lexi Mitchell. Mitchell has 7. Oregon Tech with 21 rebounds in the game, and you have 4 for Lee, 4 for Clemmer, and 4 for Twitchell. Personal foul department, only person in trouble, Kennedy French has 2 for College of Idaho. Clemmer has 3 for Oregon Tech, and anyone else that has a foul has only 1. 6 assists for Oregon Tech, 5 for College of Idaho. No block shots for C of I, 2 for Oregon Tech. Melissa Lee and Courtney Clemmer each with a block. Steals, Farrell has 2, and Lee has 1 for Oregon Tech. 5 steals for College of Idaho in the game, and with that leaves us our halftime score. It's Oregon Tech 38, College of Idaho 36.
Doing the right thing since 1952.
Oh, for sure!
Mike and Bobby return with second half action next.
Oh, I love family road trips. Wind in my ears.
Good dog.
Treats in my mouth. And peace of mind, knowing Les Schwab did our tires, brakes, and alignment. Like Les Schwab, my family's safety is my first priority. Well, that and squeaky toys.
Swing by today and get road trip ready with our always free pre-trip safety check. Les Schwab Tires. Applies to passenger cars, SUVs, and light trucks only. Details at leschwab.com/safety. Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or 2. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
Here. Hey, it's Mike! My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever!
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy! They even flipped over a car!
Wow.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
See your local State Farm agent, Phil Kensler, at 1307 South Alameda, or call 883-7000.
First day of school, first day of skipping class.
Well, what are we going to use for an excuse?
No problem. Car broke down.
Man, that's not going to work. My mom takes all our cars to my mechanic. They never break down.
Oh.
This thing's running so good, we won't even be late.
Yeah, and I'll probably get straight A's this year. Keep all your kid haulers and teen transporters running their best all school year with My Mechanic. From safety checks to oil changes, factory maintenance to major problems, My Mechanic has you covered on South 6th Street next to Denny's. My Mechanic, an ASE certified Napa Auto Care Care Center.
Southern Oregon. It's the place we call home. It's a community where we believe in supporting one another, giving back and lending a hand to those in need. We're Road Credit Union, and since 1956, we've been living and giving local. Community proud and here to serve our members. At Road Credit Union, you're more than an auto loan or a checking account, and your membership is about being part of something bigger, making a difference for our friends and neighbors, right here in Southern Oregon. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, Bobby Thompson, Mike Garrard with Lady Owl basketball. A reminder, coming up at 7 o'clock on the Owl Sports Network, we'll have the Oregon Tech men and C of I men coaches show with Justin Parnell. Will start at 7 on 92.5 KLD, brought to you by the Clubhouse Bar and Grill. See him today out at Harbor Isles. Bobby Thompson, your thought there on that first half?
Well, one thing when they had that scoring error is Abby Kreiser's 2 for 2 from the field and has 4 points because he had a score in the wrong column of who made a basket, and they got that corrected.
All right, we've got the third quarter coming your way when we come back. .1043, 960 Sports. Mike Garrard, Bobby Thompson back here at Danny Miles Court as we get set for second half action. Third quarter about to get underway. Tech holding a 2-point lead, led as many as 14 in that first half.
Yeah, 14-point lead, Mike. After one, we looked like world beaters, and all of a sudden we went backwards. And they just absolutely, in the second quarter, outscored us 22-13, and that's where we are. We've got a 2-point lead. And that is
the game we thought.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be. These games are going to be tough. They're all going to be really tough when you're playing C of I and Eastern Oregon. The travel mates are so strong in both men's and women's. And I would say Oregon Tech and Southern Oregon are a strong pair to deal with, when you play against them. And also Corbin and Bushnell, really tough. A lot of them, and of course, LC State, hey, right now people figure that they're probably the top rung of both. All right. Ball will be put in play by College of Idaho. College of Idaho will put it in play, and they get the ball. Reed's got it way out on top. Reed gives it up now to Lexi Mitchell. Drives down, puts it up. Bank shot, no good. Rebound cleared off by Melissa Lee. Lee comes down the far sideline from us, cross court. Lee drives down, puts it high off the glass, missed the lay-in. Twitchell, offensive board to Jackpot. Yep, and will hits the ball and bounce away. Jackpot made a good effort to get after it, but could not get to it.
Yeah, she needs to react a little bit quicker off her shot. As she kind of watched it, and then, I might miss that. I should follow it.
And tonight she has been missing them. She's 1 for 5 tonight. It was 5 for 6 against Southern Oregon in the last game before the break for Thanksgiving. All right, out in front is Reed. Reed's going to give the ball over to Mitchell. Mitchell down in the left corner, driving the baseline and putting up a jump is French. Too strong, but it came right down into the hands of Ringel. She puts it in and ties the game at 38. Down they come. Melissa Lee.
Nice pass.
Great pass by Melissa Lee. We both know it was a shot that got partially blocked, but it looked like a pass. Good, same result. Tull gets the bucket. And we're back up by 2. We'll take that every day of the week if we can make it. on the dribble. Ball goes over, and they say we got a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to go against, I think. Well, who did they say? They didn't. We'll see as they drive down, put the ball up, score it on the lay-in, and that's Lexi Mitchell, and they've tied the game at 40. C of I has tied it up. Here comes Tech. Farrell drives down, beautiful shot along the baseline from about 5 feet by Jackpot. As Farrell hits that one, and they come back the other lead. Tech up by 2. Put the ball up, possibly blocked by Lee, and they're going to call a foul on her. Looks like a foul on Melissa Lee. Scott Meredith thought that it was nice block, and the official said no. And that will be the second foul on Melissa Lee. And to the foul line will be Riggle. Her first shot is no good. Riggle is only 57%. She's 1 for 5, I think, tonight. Let me take a look and see. 1 for 5 at the foul line for Riggle. And I know that her coach would like to see it better than that. She makes 1 out of the 2 this time. Cuts the lead to 1 point. Tull comes out of the game. And in to replace her is going to be Clemmer coming back in for the first time starting second half. She's playing with 3 fouls. All right, Abby drives all the way down, passes it to Clemmer. Shot no good. Or was it Lee? It probably was Lee. I was screened out by Meredith. Struggle for the ball, get it down underneath and come the other way, and that's going to be Reed. Out of the back court comes Jade Reed. Over for a long 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good by French. Rebound cleared off underneath by Oregon Tech, and that, of course, was Carissa Twitchell. Give it up to Kreiser. Kreiser to the front court, almost traveled. Now back to Twitchell, now back to Kreiser. Kreiser holds the ball left-hand side, gets the ball to Jackpot. Now back out on top to Kreiser as they're now looking at the 1-3-1 zone. Now they come back up. Kreiser's going to put up about a 12-footer. That one over and off, no good. Rebound cleared off, and a chance to take the lead for C of I as Mitchell brings it to the front court. Down low, ball tossed up, shot partially blocked by Clemmer. Rebound comes to Twitchell. Twitchell gets it ahead to Abby. Kreiser front court, drives to the foul line. Shot very short and goes out of bounds. Wow. Oregon Tech kind of picking up where they left off in the second quarter, Mike Gerard. It's College of Idaho's not doing too much either right now. But they bring the ball to the front court. Driving down, losing the handle. Reed loses it. Jackpot picks it up and comes the other way. Farrell to the front court. We'll give it out to Kreiser on top. Sets up for a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes out long to Reed. And she'll bring it to the front court for C of I. Reed comes down, gives it baseline shot on the way. No good on the shot taken by Kruzmark. Rebound cleared off by Clemmer. Give it up to Abby, and Kreiser brings it to the front court. 42-41 the score. Right-hand side. Now they go to Farrell. Farrell down low. Farrell brings the ball way back out on top. And now to Kreiser. Kreiser holds the ball. They're screening her former high school teammate Reed out of the way. Great give and go. Clemmer can't do anything. And now they're going to call a jump ball. The possession arrow is going to go to Oregon Tech, so no turnover. Clemmer will sit down. Coming back into the game is going to be Tull, Maddie Tull. 42-41 Oregon Tech with 6:21 remaining in quarter number 3. Game kind of slowed to a standstill here in the third quarter. Good defense, get it down. Tull off the glass, missed the lay-in. Now Tull is pushed to the floor. Accidents do happen, but they are going to call the foul, and the foul is going to go against Sienna Riggle. Riggle will pick up the foul. That's her second. And also her first foul against C of I in the second half. Ball comes into Farrell. Jackpot way out on top. Now goes over on the left wing to Clemmer. Bounces in low to Lee in traffic. Throws it up and hits it. Wow, she's falling down. Looked like she was tripped. No harm, no foul. And makes the basket. Lead is 3, 44-41. Here comes C of I. Put up a little 5-footer. Hits the side of the backboard on the shot by Kruzmark. Tech the rebound, and here they come. Long shot down or pass down underneath. And we've got a jumble, and a foul is going to be called. And we'll see. I mean, they help Lee up. And it almost looked like we were going to have a little...
yeah, the officials are going to get together and
see what happened, because two gals on the floor, Lee and a gal from C of I. And right now, I think, I guess it's it's an official just talking to each other type timeout, huh?
Yeah.
So now, assistant coach Ryan Beasley is talking to the OIT girls.
And I didn't see the replay. I saw 4 for C of I push there. I think it was a secondary. You know, the first person never gets caught. It's always the second.
No.
So,
well, Lee hit the deck. All I know is she hit the deck. She was knocked down by somebody, and I'm just trying to see if she was even all right. If the right arm, if she was kind of, holding her right arm a little bit, and the official had talking something over.
Let's see what they come up with and say here. Hold on.
They're going to call a foul, I do believe, on Kaylee Kruzmark.
First foul is on 22 purple, minor foul. And the technical 4 purple.
Yeah, 4 purple got the tech. The first foul was on 22 French, and then there's a technical foul on Kruzmark. Because she pushed it. She came in to defend her teammate. I mean, she came in, but she was last or second. So she'll get the technical, and she should. And that'll send Kreiser to the free throw line. And then I believe the Owls will get the ball back.
They should. Abby, 89% on the season. Perfect. She'll have another. 45-41 Tech, so 2 in the ball, do you think? And she missed the second one. That does not make Abby very happy, because she is one of about 4 girls shooting well between 85 and 90% on the season.
Hey, as much as I've been a little disappointed in the officiating tonight, they got together, got it right.
Yeah.
And that's so important.
It is.
Hey, what did you see? Here's what I saw, And again, if you're the second pusher, you usually always get caught.
All right, Tech with the ball in front court. Lee's got it. Gives it up to Farrell. Jackpot. And now it comes down, and Kreiser, it looked like she possibly was tripped, but she bit the dust, and the Yotes picked up the ball going the other way. And that's her former high school teammate that was the one who ended up with the ball when they were in school in Idaho. Now they try up, put it back up, shot up and in by Kruzmark on a great pass by Lexi Mitchell. 45-43, Tech lead cut in half. Lob in, traffic. Toll tries to put it up underneath. No harm, no foul. Rebound is cleared off, and here comes C of I. Front court, over in the corner with it is French. French, one bounce dribble, tries to bounce it down low. Backing her way underneath, will roll it up and in, and that's going to be Sienna Riggle. And we are tied at 45 with 4:50 remaining in the third. A little extra petrol in the old tank for C of I right now. Get the ball to Maddie Toll. Toll has the handle. Toll with it. Driving down. Missed lay-in on the play by Kreiser and out of bounds. I'm kind of looking, and here they come. The kids coming into the game from Klatskanai, and we got a timeout. 4:35 remaining in the third. We're tied at 45.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or 2 in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
4-3, 960 Sports back here at Danny Miles Court. 4:35 to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 45. Here's Bobby.
Well, I'll tell you, 45 all, and into the game now, both Blodgett and Sprague into the game as they join Carissa Twitchell and Abby Kreiser and Maddie Tull. That's the 5 in the game right now for Oregon Tech. Front court, here comes C of I. And we're tied at 45. This could be a chance for them to take their first lead since early on in the first quarter of the game. They get the ball out. Lexi Mitchell backs her way in, wants to step, put it up. No, and a foul's going to be called on Kreiser. Kreiser thought she had all ball, but the official said, no, I'm right there, young lady. Foul's going to go on Abby. And that is going to send Lexi Mitchell to the foul line. She is a 60% foul shooter, and she will have 2 shots. 45 all with 4:15 remaining in the third quarter. First shot good, and that is the first lead for C of I since the 10 or 8-minute mark in the first quarter of the game. Her second shot missed it. Rebound comes back to her after 2 Owls can't corral it and lose it out of bounds. So the ball will go back to C of I. 46-45, they lead it by 1. Looking to get the ball in.
And they're just hustling us to the ball.
Yeah,
more.
they are. They are. Driving down low again. Mitchell switches hands. Nothing but the backboard. Rebound cleared off by Blodgett.
A lot of contact there.
Ahead to Kreiser. Kreiser back to Twitchell. She wants to drive off the glass. Did not get anything but glass. And C of I picks it up again. And back comes C of I to the front court, and that's Riley. Riley gets it over to French. French bounces it down low to Riggle. Riggle wants to go, kick it way over in the corner for a long 3 on the way. In and out of the hopper. Tough roll on the 3 ball by Riley. Tech the rebound. Bring it up the far side. Sprague puts it off the glass and down on the pass from Kreiser. Nice shot by Olivia Sprague, and give the dime to Abby Kreiser. Tech back ahead by 1 at 47-46. Now C of I back to the front court with Riley. Riley on the left-hand dribble. She's 5'3" freshman. Now gets it out on top to Mitchell. Mitchell passes.
3 in the
low
key.
And 3 in the key called on French.
I was just about to call it.
Or rather Riggle for 3 in the key. They heard you, Mike. They heard you count, but you can't come in.
I telepathed that one to the official.
You did. All right. Here comes Kreiser back to the front court. What a great game. Close and tough by these 2 good basketball teams. Kreiser on the dribble. Yo-yos it out in front. Now she lobs inside, knocked away, but the pass is picked up by Blodgett. She's going to drive down, get it back out to Tull for a long one from the corner. Off the iron, no good, and the rebound comes down to Kruzmark. Kruzmark goes all the way down. Looked like she was hammered, and she was by Sprague, and that'll send Kruzmark to the foul line for 2. Kruzmark, the senior from Grants Pass, is a 67% foul shooter. And she will shoot 2, and she could give College of Idaho, the Yotes, the lead once again. We'll see what she does. First shot on the way, perfect. Nothing but net. And we're tied at 47. With 2:46 remaining here in the third. If she makes this one, Farrell will be coming in the game. She does. Farrell's going to come into the game for Oregon Tech. And she is going to replace Kreiser. Give Kreiser a rest. Till probably the start of the fourth. 48-47, 1-point lead, C of I. Out of the backcourt comes Sprague. Sprague comes left side right here in front of us to Jackpot. Farrell, 1 bounce dribble. Now Maddie Tull way out on top. Gives it to Blodgett. Blodgett now to Carissa Twitchell. Twitchell out on top to Farrell. Farrell tries to line up for a 3. Can't do it. Down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Blodgett says, I can, and she just gets the backboard, but then it's knocked out of bounds by C of I. But still, the shot clock should not change, so they've only got 4 on the clock. Right, Michael?
Yes, sir. The boys are doing a good job on the clock tonight.
They're doing a heck of a job.
That crew we had last game for the men was not good.
Whew. All right, here we go. Pass inside. Tull puts it up, roll around. No, but she's fouled on the play. Maddie Tull is fouled. The foul's going to go against Maddie Krieger. And that is 3 fouls on, or now they say 2 fouls, I guess.
No, it's 3.
They just haven't put it up yet. All right, Tech will take the ball out, and we have a whistle. And now we've got a foul, and that's going to go on Kruzmark. So Kruzmark picks up the foul, and that should be the 5th foul, should it not? And Farrell will shoot 2. Farrell at the foul line. First one is perfect. She's now 19. Let's see. Farrell is shooting. I don't know how I don't have that down there. I just put her 3-point down. She's about a 90% foul shooter. Made them both, and now Tech back in, 49-48. Twitchell comes out of the game, and back into the game for Oregon Tech is Melissa Lee. Lee comes in. All right, front court, Riley with the ball. Riley gives it up to Mitchell. Mitchell now to Kruzmark. Kruzmark wants to drive into the key, backs away off, continues to drive, goes down, lays it in. Great play by Kruzmark, and she's fouled on the play. Basket is good. And the foul is going to go against Shelby Blodgett, and that will be her first personal foul. But now a 1-point lead and a chance to make it 2 if Kruzmark makes the foul shot. She missed it, and the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll, they say, it'll be Oregon Tech ball. Trying to get the ball was Mitchell. And Coach Meredith saying, get that ball. We were very fortunate.
Well, that's kind of our attitude tonight. We're kind of
lackadaisical.
A little bit. See if that girl had to go 4 extra steps, and she got the ball.
Yeah. All right.
Not a good answer to your coach.
Farrell dribbles down the left-hand side. Back out to Sprague on top. Sprague's going to set it up. 13 on the shot clock. Olivia Sprague's going to drive, take it to the well, high off the backboard, didn't hit the rim. And we're going to have jump ball. Possession arrow goes over to C of I, so they'll go the other way. 50-49, C of I by 1. Their biggest lead, I believe, was 3 early in the first quarter. And now back to the front court they come with Riley. Riley gets it out to Kruzmark. Kruzmark to Mitchell. Mitchell wants to drive. Can't get around Olivia Sprague. Gives the ball up to Krieger. Now Krieger will hand it back to Riley. Riley goes to the right-hand side. Now comes back to the left. Wants to drive in. Throws up a prayer. It's not answered. Rebound comes down to Blodgett. Gets it ahead to Melissa Lee. Lee with a long pass over Toll's head and out of bounds.
Going for 6. Missed it.
I mean, that one would have been a touchdown, but it was too high. Even Toll couldn't get that one. So, back the other way on the turnover. Here comes C of I once again. Pass intended for Mitchell was tipped away, picked up by Blodgett, ahead to Farrell. Farrell now loses the handle, catches it over in the corner, brings it back out to Sprague. Long 3, bingo! Olivia Sprague from the 3 hits it, and Oregon Tech back in front, 52-50. Back the other way they come. C of I on the dribble, bounce pass, knocked away, and then picked back up. Shot no good, but as she scooped to the hoop, she's fouled by Sprague on the play. And that's the second foul on Sprague, and that is going to send Allie Cannon, the 5'8 junior from Blackfoot, Idaho. She's a don't know what percent. She is a junior for C of I. Made the first one, cuts the lead back to 1. Mike, we've got ourselves, I think this is going to go right down to the end of the ball game. The way it's going now, but we're going to have to play better.
Really, you're going to make that call 52-51, huh?
I know it. 52-51. And there it goes. It'll go back over to Oregon Tech. And so you've got Sprague and Lee in the backcourt. I don't know what they're doing right now. Farrell, Tull, and that's Maddie Tull. And, okay, over on that side, Blodgett in the lineup. Okay, we've got 30 seconds to go. 5-second differential. Shot clock, game clock. Sprague has it. Sprague out near the center line. Olivia now gives it to Farrell. Farrell's got it. We're down to 13 on the shot clock. 5-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Now they get it to Toll at the foul line. She wants to drive down, turn in traffic. Got to do something with it. Out to Sprague. Shoot from there for three, and that one out of bounds. Couldn't even get it there. And now there's 3.9 left. Sprague thought the quarter was over. No, that's just that we had a violation of the 30-second clock. 3.9. Put a little pressure on them. Don't foul them. Throw up a prayer, and it's not answered. That'll end the third with the score. Oregon Tech 52, and the Utes of College of Idaho 51.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, 52-51 as we head to the fourth quarter. Bobby, your thoughts on that third quarter, which Oregon Tech actually won 16-13.
Yeah,
no, that's not right.
But that can't be right because it's 52-51, so that's got to be, that's wrong.
15 it should be 14-15.
The score should be 52-51.
Yeah, he's off here.
So we're off on the stats, so we won't look at that. We got the brand new. Mike had some great kids for 4 years, and unfortunately, they all graduate and go get big-paying jobs. And now you got new staff, and it's going to take time. And they're doing the best that they can, and so we'll bear with that. And Tech will put the ball in play to start the fourth. It's Lee, along with Kreiser, Blodgett, Clemmer, and Farrell in the lineup for Tech. Left side pass intended for Farrell, almost intercepted by the hustling Riley Firth. That was another one of Abby's high school teammates. All right, Kreiser with the ball. Got a total of 17 on the shot clock. Back to Lee, and now back to Kreiser. They're in the 1-3-1. Pass lost by Kreiser, and they pick it up, come the other way in a hurry. And nice play by Blodgett on the pass. She knocked it out of bounds. They had basically three on 1.5 going down there, and a nice play. And they'll put the ball in play with 25 on the shot clock, 9:35 game clock left in this game. Tech by 1. No one ever thought it would be anything but this type of game when it came down at the end. Out on top is Riley. Riley down low, then pass goes inside, looking, turning, tossing it up, and a jump ball call. Nice call by the referee, tied up by Clemmer on the shot that was attempted by Firth, but College of Idaho will retain possession with the ball, with the arrow. They lob it in to Riggle. Riggle against Lee, wants to back away down low. Riggle wants to toss it up, no. And now they're going to call her for a travel. Good defense by Melissa Lee and teammates who had her surrounded. Now Tech will put the ball in play. 9:15 remaining in the game. Tech by 1 as Kreiser comes to the front court. Abby with the ball, bounces it over to Blodgett on the right wing. Blodgett wants to drive down, back her way in, turn, looking to throw it up. It rolls around. It will not go. Rebound corralled by Lee underneath. Now Clemmer has it for a minute. Now Farrell comes up with it. Back out to Kreiser. Kreiser's going to drive. Foul line jump. Back iron. No. Rebound this time cleared off by C of I. And they'll come the other way. Taryn Riley in the front court. Makes a great move on Clemmer. Goes to the hoop. Ball blocked out of bounds. And it will go back to C of I. Back in the game comes Kaylee Kruzmark, and now she'll replace Lexi Mitchell. Mitchell down, will sit down. All right, C of I trying to get in, 21 on the shot clock. looking to get it in, comes way out with the ball to Cannon. Cannon wants to drive. Cannon goes to the hoop, lays it in. Clemmer couldn't stay up with her. No one else could pick her up. And C of I goes back ahead, 53-52. Kreiser to the front court. Yo-yos the dribble way out on top. Kreiser comes left-hand side to Farrell. Jackpot has had a cold night from the three-point line. Now over to Lee. Lee's got it. Now to Clemmer on the right wing. Clemmer holds it high, looking for someone. Going to come way back out to Abby. 7 on the shot clock. Abby lobs it in. Farrell coming up with it, but missing the shot. It just hit the backboard was Lee as Tech just ran themselves out of time. And C of I comes the other way, and that shot hit the underside of the backboard and goes out of bounds. It was an attempted pass. One of those nifty skip passes that hit the underside of the backboard and went out of bounds. Goes back to Tech on the turnover. Clemmer will sit down. Toll back into the game. That's Maddie Toll. Sprague comes into the game. So you've got Sprague, Kreiser, Lee, Farrell, and Maddie Toll. Kreiser with the ball on the left-hand side, terminates her dribble, wants to lob it into Maddie, put it up off the glass, roll it over. Great pass by Kreiser. And it's 54-53, Tech by 1, 7:35 remaining in this ball game. Back to the front court comes C of I. On the dribble is Riley. Riley right-hand side with it to Firth. Firth holds the ball. Firth comes back out, pass attempted, and down on the floor, Tech wants to travel, and they say timeout taken by C of I. Coach Meredith wanted a travel on the play and didn't get the call, but it's timeout. 54-53, Tech will be back.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, 7:21 remaining in this fourth quarter, 54-53. The Owls lead it by 1, Bobby.
Well, Michael, your thoughts? They got to get going.
Yeah. Got to get something out of this. Got to get a stop and come the other way.
Okay, the basketball belongs to C of I. Tech, the same lineup we told you about just moments ago. All right, C of I puts the ball in play. Way out on top, and guess what? Jada Reed's back in the game for the first time in almost the whole second half. Go down to Reed, along the baseline, out for a long three on the way. Short, no good, off the limb by Cannon. They tried to save it in bounds, and they did. Nice save.
Great hustle by C of I.
Yeah, C of I, and that was the great hustle by Kruzmark. And this time, up. And we have a whistle and a foul. Tech still leading by 1, 54-53 with 6:56. And we have a foul called against Olivia Sprague. Sprague is called for the foul. That is her third. And that is going to send Jada Reed to the foul line to shoot. Reed at the foul line to shoot.
The and one.
And the and one, because she made the bucket. And the and one is good. And that's 3 points just boom for Reed. And now it's a 2-point lead for C of I with 6:50 to go. Kreiser out at the top. Guarded by her former high school teammate Reed. Pass into Toll. Great pass. Score it on a pass from Melissa Lee. And we're tied at 56. And here they come back to the front court is Jada Reed. Reed on the right-hand dribble, guarded by Farrell. Reed wants to drive, Get to the hoop, turn around, up, under, put it, shot, no good, won't go. And the rebound is cleared off by C of I. Allie Cannon gets the offensive ball. Good hustle by Cannon of the Yotes. Gives it over to Lexi Mitchell. Mitchell pass knocked away by Olivia Sprague and then goes out of bounds, and they will give it to Oregon Tech. Great play by Sprague. She knocked it away and off of Kruzmark, and so it'll go to Oregon Tech. Into the game comes Clemmer. Clemmer will replace Olivia Sprague, I guess. Yeah, Clemmer in. Okay, here we go. And we've got a timeout. 6:11 remaining in the game. We're tied at 56. Don't you dare go away.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
6:11 to go in this ball game. Lady Owls, C of I Yotes tied at 56. Bobby Thompson.
Well, you know, Michael, I'll tell you one thing I want to do on behalf of both of us is send a big hello to the athletic director, Reagan Rossi, and then to our buddy, Mike Safford. I've known him back from the Evergreen PLU days. You know, he was just a kid.
Yeah, you two are a couple old timers. Well, I'll say hello to Sven as well.
Good idea.
All
okay,
right,
here we go.
Ball.
All right. Front court comes Tech. Melissa Lee. See if they designed a good play. Obviously, well, Tull steals the ball back. Now it's over. They pass in low to Lee, lay it up and in. Wow.
Good ball.
She had to thread the needle on that one, Mike. Good Abby Kreiser. And Tech up by 2, 58-56, 5:45 to go in the ball game. Jada Reed comes to the front court. Reed on the dribble, goes way out on top now to Mitchell. Right-hand side to Kuzmark. Kuzmark drives the baseline, puts a floater up too hard, and it'll go out of bounds.
Offensive foul.
And they called an offensive foul on Kuzmark. So Kuzmark picks up the personal foul, her third.
Yeah,
and
that is
her
second.
That's her second, but it is the, I guess they've only got one foul this quarter. Foul down, whoops. Evidently, travel on Jackpot. Farrell called for the travel. Go back over to C of I. 5:25 going left in the game, and C of I trailing the Lady Owls by 2. Here comes Reed to the front court. Goes in the corner with the ball. And the pass intended back out from Riggle. Pass was intended for Mitchell, but it was knocked out of bounds, so C of I will put the ball back in play on the sideline. Lob it down low to Riggle. Riggle backs her way in. Now gets it over in the corner for a long three from the corner, and it is buried on the play by Kuzmark. And now C of I with a 1-point lead, 59-58, and a shot on the lay-in was missed.
She was fouled
by Lee, but she was hammered, and she hit the deck face first. And the foul is going to go on Riggle. And that is going to put Melissa Lee at the foul line. Boy, she's been battered in this game today. She was whacked. And so Melissa Lee goes to the foul line. Lee, 85% foul shooter, 18 of 22 on the season. First shot is short off the rim by Lee. I think she's still trying to shake the cobwebs out after hitting the floor like that. If she can get this one, we'll be tied again. Bounces the ball, deep breath by Lee at the foul line, spins the ball, puts it up and down. And we're tied at 59. 5 minutes exactly left in this game. Front court, here come the Yotes.
We welcome those of you listening on 92.5 KLED as well.
Ball laid up and in by Lexi Mitchell. That was too easy, and the Yotes take a lead. Abby Kreiser does the same thing, coming the other way, and now we're tied at 61. Just open up the doors, girls, and let them score.
Defense?
Both ways.
What's that?
Yeah, defense. What is that? Learn to spell it or play it. Oh, nice move, and then put up a nice shot on the way, but it was short by Cruzmark. They'd save the ball on great hustle, and they bounce it down low. Now underneath is Riggle. Riggle, and I think she stepped out of bounds.
Turnover. She traveled or something down there.
Something, either stepped on the out-of-bounds line or did the Watusi shuffle, and we've taught them that is not legal at Danny Miles Court, the Watusi shuffle. Ball back over to Oregon Tech, tied at 61, 4:15 to go. Out of the backcourt comes Kreiser. Kreiser to the front court on the dribble. Way out on top now to Clemmer. Lobs into Tull in traffic, and she's tied up. Boy,
I don't know why she wants to bring the ball down to the little kids, to the littles.
Yeah.
When she just needs to keep that ball high and spin.
Yeah, you cannot bring the ball down, and I don't know what it is, but almost every time down there, catch the ball and bring it down. You can't do it. And Toll will sit down, and Carissa Twitchell comes back in to the game for Oregon Tech.
And on the other side, great defense by C of I.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
They were there. It was just like piranha. They just had the ball laid up and in by Lee. Melissa, she didn't bring the ball down.
Nah, she's got 13 in the game as the Owls go back up by 2.
63-61, 3:55 and counting. Out on top is Mitchell. Mitchell wants to drive, bumps into Clemmer. No harm, no foul, and they're going to call the foul on Clemmer.
She can't stay with her.
She cannot play with Mitchell. Clemmer picks up the foul, and that is her 4th personal foul. Jada Reed will sit down for C of I, and back in will be Taryn Riley. Riley for Reed, a little law firm there. Shot on the way by Mitchell is no good. 60% on the year. Might dip down to 58 after that one. She'll have one more. 63-61 Owls, makes one of 2. So cuts the Oregon Tech lead to 1 with 3:51 to go. All right, long pass comes up to the front court. Long three, Farrell missed everything, but the rebound comes down to Clemmer, and they said that she, oh my goodness, they called her for a foul. That's 5. How can that be a foul? What on earth?
I don't know. Let me watch the replay here.
Okay, watch the replay.
Oh,
Mike.
she did. She cleared
did
out.
She?
Yeah.
Okay, my apologies. My apologies.
She cleared her out. Good call by the official.
My apologies to the College of Idaho. To our friends over there.
Before the ball came down,
okay. Before it came down. Okay. Well, she's gone, and back into the game comes Tull. All right, long three. Can she do it again? And she fell down. She flopped, but then no flop call, but she was going to shoot 3 free throws, and the foul's going to go on Melissa Lee. Wow, I think that to me was a drama award on that one.
No, she hit her.
Did she hit her? In Klamath Falls, you got to hit them harder than that, don't you? First shot on the way is good by Cruzmark. She's 67%.
Yeah, not the one you want to foul. She's been hitting her shots, and she's got
now,
the hot hand right now.
She's got 2 more to go.
13.
And second one rolled around and down. She got the first 2. And she's got 14 points now. Yeah. Going for 15. They lead it by 1. She got the hat trick. Made them all. 65-63. Nice shooting by Cruzmark. Pass down to Tull. Gets it back out to Jackpot. And her shot is blocked out of bounds by Mitchell. Wow. That was just really blocked out of bounds. Big time. Tech will put it in play. Comes way out with it to Farrell. Goes over to Shelby Blodgett, who's in the game. Now back to Carissa Twitchell. Her long pass to Toll, and she wants to put it up, and it's blocked. She brought it part way down. Get it out to Farrell. Lines up for a three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, hustle for it, grab. Twitchell puts it up. No, she's fouled on the play. But what a great play by Abby Kreiser to get her the ball, Michael.
Yeah, nice job by Abby.
Now this is going to send Twitchell to the foul line for 2. And Carissa, this could be the first time she's been at the foul line. And the first shot is no good. I think she's 0 for 0 at the foul line on the year. Now she's 0 for 1. 1 for 2. 65-64. Twitchell will come out, and coming back in will be Melissa Lee for Oregon Tech. 2:59 to go. Yotes by 1. Been a good ball game. First quarter was all Oregon Tech, and it's been a dogfight ever since, with C of I coming all the way back and taking at one point another 4-point lead or something. And now they have the ball. Driving with it is Mitchell. Put up a 5-footer, won't go. Rebound, Toll. Toll gives it to Kreiser. Kreiser across the timeline. Looking, driving down, take it to the hoop, and her shot's blocked out of bounds nicely by Allie Cannon. Ball will go back to Tech with 21 on the shot clock, 2:31 on the game clock. Yotes lead by 1. Pass comes way out to Melissa Lee. Lobs intended for Toll, but batted by Toll. Back out to Farrell. Farrell trying to get away. Can't. Good defense by C of I. You got to hand it to him. Down to 11. Abby's got the ball. Backs her way in. Fade away Abby on the way. Good from the foul line. Abby Kreiser. Money in the bank. 66-65. And here come the Yotes again to see what they can do. Riley to the front court. Drives in. Turns. 7-footer. No. Rebound Toll. Oregon Tech. Give it up to Kreiser. Kreiser long pass to Farrell. Farrell comes in. Going to bring it back out to Kreiser, and they'll reload the offense. Now over on the far side to Blodgett. Blodgett holds on to the ball, looks for Farrell, can't find her, comes back out to Kreiser. 10 on the shot clock. Kreiser holds the ball. Abby's going to drive to the foul line, backs her in with 5. Going to go down, going to put it up off the wall. No, it will not go, and they say the ball will go back to Oregon Tech. Excellent try by Sienna Riggle to save the ball, but their foot was on the line, and it'll go back to Oregon Tech. Okay, now back into the game comes Jada Reed, and out goes Taryn Riley for C of I. And lob comes in, and it's stolen on the pass. Good play by Cannon. She goes down. Blodgett cuts her off at the pass. Now they go back in the corner for an open 3 ball. Off the iron, no good, but an offensive rebound. Cleared off in there by Mitchell. Mitchell gets rid of the ball to Cannon. Cannon in traffic. Goes over for a long 3 from the other side. No, and the rebound comes long to Farrell on the missed shot by Kaylee Kruzmark. 1 minute remaining in this game. 66-65. Oregon Tech a 1-point lead in the basketball with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Kreiser out near the center line on the dribble. Abby with the ball. They set a screen for her. Abby goes around it, gets it back out to Melissa Lee. Pass intended inside. Not a good pass. And it's knocked away and picked up by the Yotes. Come the other way. Another TO for Oregon Tech. Reed has the ball. Timeout taken by College of Idaho. 35.5 to go. 21 on the shot clock. 66-65. Oregon Tech will be back.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Under a minute to play here at Danny Miles Court, 35.5 seconds remaining. 21 on the shot clock for College of Idaho. The Yotes have the ball. Tech has the 1-point lead. Bobby is a nail-biter just like we thought.
It is, Mike, and you're right. We did think so. After one quarter, we thought, boy, this may be better than we think. And, boy, I'll tell you, C of I, they're a good ball club, just like Oregon Tech. Cascade Conference got some very good teams. All right, C of I to put the ball in play, and they get it into Reed. Jada Reed dribbles it way out on top, down to 17 on the shot clock, down to 14.
Kuzmark has the hot hand.
And out on top, and the ball almost lost. Kuzmark's got it. Kuzmark has it, wants to drive, going to put it up off the glass. No. Rebound there, put up no again. They get a third rebound, and this one they have a whistle call, or what is it? Yes, it is. It's going to be a foul against Oregon Tech. Foul's going to go against Abby Kreiser. Foul on Kreiser with 14.5 seconds left. Mike, they got too many shots that time.
Yeah, and they've been doing a much better job on the offensive boards this half.
They have. Okay, at the line is Lexi Mitchell. Shot on the way, no, she missed it. Mitchell, a 60% foul shooter from the three-point line, or rather from the foul line. She's actually 6 of 12 from the three-point line on the season. Second shot on the way, good, makes 1 of 2, and timeout's going to be called right there by Scott Meredith. 14.5 remaining in the game. We're tied at 66. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, we're tied at 66. Oregon Tech will take the ball in, I think, right in front of us here, far side from the camera, Bobby. Tech try to hold the ball. Now, C of I's got 2 fouls to give, or 1 foul to give, I should say. So we'll see what they decide to do. Tech will inbound it, and here's Bobby.
Okay, thank you, Michael. We're tied with 14.5 to go. I think that Tech will wait for the last shot. If they have to push it to overtime, if they can't make it. Okay, they get the ball in. Now the ball back to Kreiser. Kreiser has it left-hand side. Farrell just launches a 3 from the corner. It's in, and it's out. And C of I's got the ball, and they rebound. That ball went around the world twice and popped out. And it will be a timeout by C of I.
And they'll get to
and they will get to advance it clear to the front court with 5.3. We're going to hold it right here, Michael.
Yeah, that was a great look by Farrell, but I think too early.
Oh, way too early. Mike, I agree. I mean, I thought we would have that look with 2 seconds to go in the game and shoot the ball. But I thought it was way too, and Jackpot, unfortunately, she has shot the 3 so well this year, and tonight has not been her night at the three-point line.
No, she has definitely struggled from the three-point line here tonight, as Farrell is officially 1 of 9.
From the three-point line?
Yeah, Tech is 3 of 14, while C of I from the three-point line, 6 of 17. Yeah. They're 35%, and we are 21%. That's the way it goes.
Well, here they go. 66 all. The ball has been advanced by C of I to the front court. They'll put it in play. Reed looking to get it in. Still looking. Just don't foul her. She wants to drive to the hoop, throw it up, roll around and down with 1.6 to go. Timeout taken by Oregon Tech, and they will advance the ball to the front court. Michael, okay. What are your thoughts? That was too easy.
That was too easy, and it would really.
It was a well-designed play, is all I can say, but it was too easy.
If I'm C of I, I've got a foul to give.
Foul him, yeah, because you got a foul to give, and we may not have a time to get a shot.
We'll see what Scott can draw up here if he can get somebody open. I don't know. You don't have a hot hand from three-point range for Oregon Tech, as Toll and Farrell are the only ones, maybe Olivia Sprague. I don't know. We'll see who's in.
Sprague or Shelby Blodgett.
Sprague is in. Blodgett is in. and Farrell is in along with Toll. Maddie.
Well, you've got, you're trying now, if C of I is smart, if they can get the foul, but if you're in the act of shooting and you foul someone and they happen to be a good foul shooter, and Oregon Tech has 4 very good foul shooters in the game right now.
Now that's
the small people.
What you're going to have to do, right?
So we'll see. You've got 1.6 to go. You're trailing by 2 points, 68-66. With the game, the men's game coming up. Kreiser wants to put it in, and boy, she can hardly see anyone. Try to get it in with 1.6 to go. Passes it down, it's knocked out of bounds. And they say, wait a minute, the game is not over. There's got to be time enough to throw the ball and try to tip it in or something. What are they going to say is left?
0.4.
0.4?
So 0.4 left on the clock here.
Okay, Abby Kreiser to take it out. She lobs the ball to Blodgett, put it up and counts! It counts! She lobbed it to Blodgett, and we're going to go overtime. What a pass by Kreiser! Perfect, and the freshman from Clatskanie buried it, and we're going to go OT, Mike Gerard. 68 all, 5 minutes. We're going to keep it right here. Okay, look at this. I'll tell you, did you expect anything else? Everybody listening to us over in Caldwell, this is a great ball game. And another great one coming up right behind it between the C of I men, ranked number 15 in the country, and the Oregon Tech Hustling Owls here on Danny Miles Court. 5-minute overtime is what we will go. And what a great pass to Blodgett from Kreiser. You talk about a quarterback. That looked like Joe Montana to Dwight Clark in the old days. Of course, I know a lot of you listeners probably don't remember that because you're a lot younger than I am. But a lot of you do remember it. And I'll tell you right now, 68 all, 5-minute overtime. The only thing that could be better would be triple overtime. But no, we don't want that. We want just one overtime. And then the C of I folks want the purple and white to win. And, of course, the homer that I am, I want the white and blue. So, as we get ready, Oregon Tech will see who they start. That play was so well designed, but I'll tell you, Blodgett didn't play much in the second half. Now she's back out of the game again, but we'll see what happens at this point with what we have going on in the game. Mitchell, Kruzmark, and Riggle are all in double figures, and for Oregon Tech, Maddie Toll, Melissa Lee, and Shelby Blodgett all in double figures for Oregon Tech. All right. Toll will jump with Riggle to get the overtime started, tied at 68. Referees still looking around. They've called a pretty darn good game. We've never seen them before. Don't you think, Mike?
I think so.
Okay. Opening tip controlled by Oregon Tech. And they get the ball over to Olivia Sprague. Gives it back. Takes a long three. Sprague. This one goes out of bounds, but tipped back in beautifully by Farrell. And then they get it to Lee, and her shot is blocked. And here comes C of I the other way. And coming in a hurry is Reed. Get it over in the corner to Kruzmark. Kruzmark on the dribble. Passes down low. Now passes knocked away, but then picked back up by C of I. And now it's knocked out of bounds, and it's last touched by College of Idaho.
Great defense that time by Olivia Sprague, Bobby.
And so we'll go the other way. 31 seconds gone here in the overtime, and we're still tied at 68. To the front court comes Kreiser. Kreiser on the dribble. Gives it out to Lee. Melissa Lee with the ball. Back to Kreiser. Kreiser has it. Now bounces over to Farrell. Back to Kreiser. Kreiser's had a better hand. Now down low to Lee. Bounces underneath. Toll it up and in. So they designed the play beautifully. We're down to 4 minutes. 70-68. Tech by 2. And here come the Yotes. Jada Reed front court for C of I on the right-hand dribble. Now she goes far to the right. terminates her dribble, comes way back out on top to Mitchell. Mitchell bounces down low to Riggle. Riggle trying to get underneath. Good defense by Sprague. Get the ball back out to Jada Reed. Her shot, good. Jada Reed hits about a 17-footer to tie it at 70.
That was Kruzmark, Bobby.
Oh, was it Kruzmark?
4.
Oh, it was 4. I'm sorry. I thought it was 24. Okay. My error. I apologize. Over to Jackpot. Now back to Abby. Now in the give it back underneath the toe. Put it up. Great wraparound pass by our own Melissa Lee. 72-70. We're down to 3:10 to go. Back into the front court comes Reed. Jada Reed on the dribble. Reed on the dribble. Gets it back over now. This time to Kruzmark. Down low to Riggle. Lee was knocked down. No harm, no foul. Shot no good. Rebound Tech. Underneath, and that was Olivia Sprague, and she gives the ball up to the leader of the pack, and of course the leader of the pack is always Abby Kreiser. She is the conductor. Now on top to Toll. Over now right side, pass intended, bad pass by
Farrell.
Farrell made the bad pass, and a turnover, and a long three on the way, and it is buried. And again, as you said, it's Kruzmark again. The senior, they're up by 1, driving down, and Farrell is fouled on the play, knocked to the floor on the foul. It's going to be called on Mitchell.
Kruzmark has now 22 points. Southern Oregon women win 55-47 over Eastern Oregon.
55-47, SOU. They're women. They are for real. That is for sure. As they beat Eastern Oregon. Wow. Big win. All right, right here at 73-72, C of I. Pass down low to Farrell. Gets it back over to Abby. Abby jump up, 12-footer, good. Kreiser, and what happened?
There was a foul before the shot.
Foul before the shot, okay.
So that'll put, I don't know. It'll put Farrell at the foul line. Okay.
And Farrell will go to the foul line. And the foul was called on Jada Reed. It was called for the foul. So Farrell at the foul line for 2 shots. First shot ties the game at 73, 2:20 to go here in the first overtime. Farrell's second shot, good again, made them both. And Tech back ahead, 74-73 with 2:15 remaining in this game. To the front court comes Riley. Riley over on the left-hand side with it to Krager. Rather to Reed. Reed's got it. Reed terminates her dribble, gets it back out on top. Driving down is Mitchell. In traffic, wants to put it up. She's fouled on the play by Farrell. She'll shoot 2. Farrell called for the foul, hit her right on the arm. And that is going to put Mitchell at the foul line. She has struggled at the foul line this year, 60%. And she'll have 2 shots. 74-73 Tech with 2:01 remaining in overtime number 1. First shot on the way, no good. And I see right now one of the 3-point shooters that early in the game hasn't played much, Kennedy French, is going to come back in if she makes this foul shot. Because she's their best 3-point shooter. Shot is good, ties it at 74. But actually, it's Sienna Riggle. I couldn't see the number, I could just see the braid, but they've got more than one. They have 3 or 4 players that have that braid. It's Riggle back in the game. Okay, Carissa Twitchell came out, or was going to come in but did not. They decided against it at the time. So here comes Kreiser. We're tied at 74. Gives it up to Olivia Sprague, and now we have a whistle and a foul. And foul's going to be on Olivia Sprague. Wow. Sprague will pick up the personal foul, and that's her 4th. 74 all. Ball goes back over to C of I. Not a good time to catch a foul, ladies. All right. Reed's got it. Reed gives it up to Mitchell. Mitchell on the dribble. Goes way over. They go on the corner. Now they've got it in the corner to Riley. Riley on the dribble. Down low. Can't find anybody. 9 on the shot clock. Mitchell's got it. They want to get it to Cruzmark, and they can't get it to her. Now driving down, tossing it up. No good. She's fouled on the play. And that's going to send Riley to the foul line.
That's 4 on Toll.
So Toll picks up her 4th personal foul. And that is going to send Taryn Riley to the foul line. The freshman, she's a 78% foul shooter. And she is at the line for 2. First shot, perfect. And College of Idaho has regained the lead. Again, if you missed the score, Southern Oregon defeated Eastern Oregon. I think Mike, we said 55-47, wasn't it? Both shots are good. And again, College of Idaho takes a 2-point lead. Sprague will come out of the game, and into the game is going to be Shelby Blodgett. Or no, it's not going to be Shelby Blodgett. It's going to be
Kennedy Toll.
Kennedy Toll. So you got 2 Tolls, tall and short. Kennedy Toll drives inside. Shot will not count, but she's fouled on the play. And so she will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul went against Taryn Riley. So Kennedy Toll at the foul line for 2 shots. First shot up, perfect. Kenny Toll will have 1 more, the freshman from Gridley, California. Eyes the hoop, second shot, good again. She's 75% on the year. That'll probably make her 77% now, depending on number of free throws. And we're tied at 76 with 1:05 to go. And here to the front court comes College of Idaho. Way out in front on the dribble is Riley. Riley goes to the left side. They're trying to spread the floor out. They'd love to get the ball to Cruzmark. Down low, they go on the corner to Cruzmark. Shot blocked by Melissa Lee. And the crowd loved that. The ball will go back, but there will only be 10 seconds on the shot clock. Melissa Lee really got up in the air to block that shot by Cruzmark. They get the ball into Riley. Riley wants to bounce it down low to Mitchell. Mitchell wants to drive. Mitchell wants to turn. Throw it up and in. Mitchell just as the shot clock is getting ready to go off. And again, a 2-point lead for C of I with 44 seconds remaining in the game. Front court, give the ball to Kennedy Toll. Kennedy Toll has the ball. She's on the drive, gets it back out to Jackpot. Drives in, gives it over, driving down low and putting it up. Toll on a pass from Melissa Lee, ties the game at 78, and timeout C of I. 29.2 to go, so the shot clock will be dead. 29-2 on the game clock, and we'll keep it right here. Or no, we'll take a break. Okay, back in 30.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
29.2 seconds remaining. We're tied at 78. College of Idaho will have possession. And Bobby, if you're C of I, you hold it to the last shot.
Yeah, you should.
You're on the road?
You're on the road. You just waste the whole clock and see if they'll foul you, and you can win it at the end of the game that way, or you hit a shot.
Yeah, both teams are in the bonus, so.
But it's going to be very interesting to see what you do. You know, it's going to be a tough game for whoever loses this game. More so for Oregon Tech because you're playing at home.
Yeah.
You're playing at home. So tied at 78 with 29.2 to go. And I'll tell you, we'll see what Janice
C of I will have the ball on the other side of half court. They'll take it over near the camera side, right in front of our reserve section.
Okay. And we'll see what play that Janice Beal, the coach, designed in the timeout. All right, here we go.
Hey, if it's me, I'm finding Cruzmark all the way, all day long.
Well, she's starting by taking the ball out and gets it in the back court. With it is Riley. Riley, we're down to 23 seconds. Riley is just yo-yoing the dribble out in their center court. They're going to run it down just like we expected. They're going to run it down and play for one, and you do not foul. The one thing you do not foul. All right, get the ball on the right-hand side, and Kruzmark's got it. Kruzmark wants to drive in, lay it up, score it with 5.5, and timeout Oregon Tech immediately. Kruzmark goes to the hoop, scores. She now has a total, Mike, of 24 points in the ball game.
Yeah, but for C of I, again, it came way too early because Tech now gets timeout and will take the ball in on this side of half court, and we'll see if they can set up a three. Now, as we mentioned, Tech has not been very good tonight on three-pointers, but you know what? It only takes one to win the game.
Yeah, and the question with 5.5, do you go for the three when you're home, or if you can get the tie?
Yeah, you go for the tie. I think you go for the win if you get it.
If you get a shot. You got to get a good shot. And the only one right now that has, Blodgett's been a good three-point shooter.
Well, and for us, we got to be careful. Sprague's got 4, and Toll's got 4, and Clemmer's already fouled out.
Yeah.
C of I's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players with 3 fouls. So they're
Blodgett,
okay.
Sprague, Farrell, Kreiser, and Toll, and that's Maddie Toll in the lineup with 5.5 to go. And Kreiser will take it out. Does take it out, looking, does get it inside. They lose the handle on it. Farrell's got it with 2 seconds to go, throws up a prayer, no. And College of Idaho, with good defense, is going to win the game 80-78 in overtime.
Yeah, really good defense here the last 5 seconds. Tech could not breathe. Tech could not find anybody.
No, they never really even got a shot.
So congratulations, a great overtime win. 80-78 for College of Idaho is your final score. Let's take a break. We'll come back with our players of the game, and we'll get you Justin Parnell on 92.5 KLD with that right after we do the postgame show.